Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city, it is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And shalom to the hopeful elect. This is Paya Allah from the GMS London camp, coming back at you again with his truth. Okay? Now, this video, I want to get into the judgment that really befalls upon Esau, man. And this video is going to be entitled Woe to the Bloody Sea. So I'll read this again in Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody sea, it is full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not. Now who's that bloody sea being spoke of? Dealing with America, man. America, the word America, the name of the country known as America today, goes back to basically the word, the meaning is bitter. Okay, why is it bitter? Because the Most High made America for one sole purpose and one sole purpose only, to be a great prison camp for the nation of Israel, man. Okay, basically it was created for the fulfillment of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, for our people to go through all the hell that they're going through, man. All right. By the killing, basically first and foremost, by the killing of the so-called Native American Indians who were Gad, Issachar, and all the other tribes on down, Gad, Reuben, Issachar, and the other tribes, Ephraim, Shemai, so on and on, okay? And then after that, they basically brought over Jake's, Judah, from the west, from Europe and the west coast of Africa, to basically serve in hardcore bondage, man. So they when they went over there, they put them into slaves, fulfilling Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, put a yoke of iron upon their necks, making them proverbs and bywords, all the things spoke of in the curses. That was, that's the reason why America was created and made to be that bloody city. Okay. It is all full of lies and robbery, okay? It is full of lies because they say it is a great nation, a God-fearing nation. They don't fear the Most High. The God they fear is the God they revere, known as Satan, okay? And robbery of what? They robbed the land first and foremost, then they robbed the people, okay? So that's that bloody city. That woe, the word woe means destruction. That has destruction fit for it to come, okay? Because now, said about woe to the bloody sea, we'll show you why. Because when you go to the Bible, it has laws, statutes, and commandments that the earth is meant to be governed under. That's why the children of Israel, who made a covenant with the Heavenly Father, are meant to be ruling over this earth. Why? Because they have the oracles of this word, the law, statutes, and commandments that basically give you understanding on how to make the earth flourish and be at peace. But then no other nation was given that. So that shows you that the Most High, it's our God-given right, the Most High power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, in the name of Yahweh Shai, basically ordained us to be rulers, okay? And it's evident why, because now Esau is ruling, the worst of all the heathen. He's ruling. And this is the worst time we've ever been in, okay? Because he defiled the land. So this is Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein. So when you shed blood in a land, it basically defiles the land, okay? And it says, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So the way that you balance out that equation, basically that imbalance, is by the blood of the innocent that was shed on that land. You got to shed the blood of the guilty. Basically, the man that shed that blood, his blood has to be shed upon the land in order for it to be balanced out and cleansed. And that's the time we're in, okay? Woe to the bloody sea, talking about the Edomites, the so-called white man, all the blood that he's unleashed upon the earth has basically defiled the whole earth, the world over. So now his blood needs to be shed upon the earth to make it clean again. All right. Along with another cleansing agent known as fire, because you had water. You had the thing known as the first death and the second death. Okay, the first death being in the time of Noah. Okay, when Noah went into the ark, but the second death is going to be a flood by way of fire. And when you go into the law, it tells you about there being two forms of cleansing agents, one being water and another being fire. So in this day and age, the balance this equation out, fire is going to be utilized as the instrument for the earth to be purified. So this is Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, talking about Esau killing our people unrighteously when the time of our slavery had finished, man. It said, therefore, as I liveth, saith the Lord power, Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sif thou hast not had hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So it's because you fucking demons, man, the so-called white man who's known as Esau, according to the Bible, all right, because all the rape, murder, and pillaging that you've done upon the land and the blood that you've shed on the land to defile it, and even, you know what, it's funny because there's actually a document, I can't remember, there was a documentary, can't remember the name. If I come across a clip of, I'll post it with this video. But basically, there was a well-known portion of land in America where they buried loads of slaves that got killed unjustly, and then there was a peach tree that grew, like the roots of the peach tree were around the graves, and they said that no one eats of that peach tree because they know where it came from death. Okay, so even they know that tree is defiled. So what more the whole country? They look at these people. They're saying they won't eat a peach from a peach tree because there's a mass grave and all that. But then you got like the cattle grazing on the land. Okay, eating all of to maintain their diet so that they can be slaughtered for them to eat. So it shows you that, look, man, the Lord, he's gonna balance this out, man, because they can't do it themselves. They ain't kill themselves and balance out the equation. So the Most High is gonna do it. Okay, and I'll make Mount Seir and that blood pursuing them is pursuing them right now by way of Trump, man. Trump, the Lord said, if thou shalt live by the sword, thou shalt die take up your sword. They that live by the sword shall die by the sword, loosely paraphrasing. Okay? So basically, when you go around chopping people up with a sword, blasting your gun, setting off missiles and whatnot, then that energy you dissipate has to come right back at you, man. Alright? Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountain with his slain men. In thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. I'll make thee perpetual desolations, and thy city shall not return. How are they not going to return? When the ICBMs come from all over the world, destroy America, and in the midst of that, the Lord also come back to fight against all the armies of heaven, and also concentrate his beams to destroy the wicked of the people upon the earth. Okay, that's how that cities are not going to return. And then when we go into the kingdom as well, we're gonna pull down all of these we're spiritually pulling down strongholds, but then we're physically gonna pull down the strongholds when we command our slaves to go about, taking the bricks off and, rooting the earth and then building upon it the buildings that we ordain them to build. And ye shall know that I am the Lord. And they're going to know that the Lord is Yahweh. Okay? So with that, man, I pray you're edified. Shalom.